Welcome back to Advice from Devan. You guys, today is the season 10 finale. It has been a long season and an incredible ride. And I'm so glad you guys got to join me on this experience. So today's advice will be on facing your fears. Coming up next. Facing your fears, I mean stepping out on a leap of faith and remembering everything is meant to be lived. You have one life to live, so why not live it to the best of your ability? You know, some people might doubt you and say that you shouldn't do it, but never listen to the naysayers, because it's always that one person who wants you not to do better. And you're always going to have that hater in your life. But in the end, you have to face your fears and achieve everything that you always wanted to. You may be a young kid who wants to do YouTube, and 10 years later, you're still doing it. Or even you want to get into music and you want to achieve that. Or you may have a dream of being an artist and you do it. Some things are meant to take a life lesson with. And some things you have to walk on a leap of faith. And just remember that these fears are nothing but obstacles in your way that you can overcome and defeat at any point of the way. At the end of the day, it's always going to be something that you can do. There's always going to be that mission, that vision, or that dream that's always lingering around, but you will never get the experience of saying, I did it, unless you just go out and actually say, I'm going to start this venture in my life. I'm going to take the next chapter, and I'm going to become the person I've always wanted to be. You know, a lot of us have dreams of being TV personalities, artists, musicians, or even game players. But if we don't never take a leap of faith, where do you think we're going to be? We're going to be in the same position we were, where we doubted ourselves, or where we didn't get the feeling of accomplishment because we never went out and did it. Don't let somebody stop you from chasing your dreams. Don't let your fears stop you from doing what you always wanted to do. You'll never have that experience unless you do it. And some things, you just have to chase and go with it. Life is about taking risks and accepting any challenges that comes along the way. So either you're going to do it, or you're going to let somebody walk all over you. But never give up on your dreams, because one day your dreams will become your reality. Don't worry just yet. Make sure you guys check out the next episode that's coming up next. Back to Advice from Devan. Today's advice will be on self-love. Coming up next. Over your life experience, you're going to find yourself. And the more that you grow and the more that you become the better version of yourself, you realize you have to love yourself and put yourself first before anything. Unless you have kids. But let's just say you need to work on your self-love. If you don't appreciate yourself or know your worth or know who you are as a person, people are going to walk all over you. And the thing with life is, you got to put you first. Like Cookie told Lucius, I got to put me first, Lucius. Put yourself first. Don't let somebody dictate what you do or what you can't do. Because at the end of the day, if it makes you happy and you're genuinely getting happiness from it, continue to do it. There's always a hater waiting around your way. But put you first. Self-love is all about evolving and growing. And over the course of these 10 seasons, I have grown. I have evolved over my whole YouTube experience. And I've seen myself flourish into the person that I've always wanted to be. You know, I've grown up doing YouTube. It's been an incredible ride. And you have to learn that in order to do it, you have to put yourself first. You have to love yourself more than other people will love you. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to experience this situation like you will. There's always going to be someone waiting in the corner to take your spot. But if you don't put yourself first, who's going to put you first? Nobody. At a point of your life, you're going to realize that if you don't have self-love, you get into situations and you deal with people who treat you like you're not supposed to be treated, or they try to treat you less than you are because you don't really know how whole you are and how much of an incredible person you are. And if your self-love is low, take time to figure out who you are. Figure out what makes you happy. Figure out where the next chapter of your life is going to lead you, because at the end of the day, nobody can help you get there besides yourself. You have to remember that you have to put you first. You have to love you first. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will love you. And that's just the point of life. You have to continue to grow and evolve each day at a time. Thank you guys for tuning into the season 10 finale. Be sure you guys check out the brand new episodes when they air next week.